focus on the other 75%. Now, if that happens, the other 25%, that 25% is still here. It doesn't just go away, of course. So when my only thought is when something happens, if something happens such as it did today, where I don't know, but if Gentry's getting calls such as, hey, protesters are here doing this, hey, protesters are here doing that, I'm just wondering if there was a call that just simply said, get them, or get them now, or shut that down now. I don't know. I really don't know. But it just seems like if attention is taken away from one specific small portion of the entire city, I don't know, something about an attempt to shut that down as quickly as possible, aka arrest anyone and everyone that was out there as quickly as you possibly can, would be the call. Which I was thinking about that earlier today, and if that is the case, I would not be surprised if there would be no police presence tonight, actually. If that is the case, if that theory is somewhere in the realms of being correct, I don't know. Because mentally I was taking bets with myself if there would be police presence tonight. And I just don't think there will. And if there is police presence, I feel like there might be a bit of staging, and then that'll be it. But I don't know. But that's my thoughts on that. Kylie, no, I've yet to be arrested.
I bitched, dude. She gave it to somebody else. She was like, are you done with this? I'm gonna go give it to someone. I was like, why would you give this away? She was like, I'm not worried about none of that.
As soon as I find some wood, I will knock on it. I promise. How are you today?
How are you?
I'm okay. Yourself?
Good.
Good. Wow. You know, Amy, I'm glad you asked that, actually. It was said to me from Miss Rosie that she had an MRI today, actually. So I can't answer that question yet because I'm curious of how that MRI went. But as soon as I get that answer, then I'll be able to come and really say how Miss Rosie's arm is doing. But I did see her today, so she looked to be in high spirits, and yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting night. Very interesting. There was one part of that I really did not like about that night, which was when I mean, you know, all of it, obviously, but, you know, when I was running down Liberty and, you know, my eyes saw it, but the camera's eyes didn't, because I thought the way I was holding the stabilizer that the camera was pointed toward what I was seeing. But no, it wasn't, was it? It was looking at my feet. Couldn't believe it. You know, video surveillance of what I did see that caused me to say, Jesus, would have been helpful. But, you know, I don't know how that court case has gone or is going, but it was quite some time ago, but I don't know. You know, interesting fact about that night that I don't think I've ever said aloud, actually. My legs almost got smashed in that night. I won't spend too much time on this, but you see, it was that night when I was trying to get in the car of a friend or another protester, and then the door would not open. And then when it finally got in, the big, large Batmobile type bulldozing vehicle cut the car off, and I started running. And then what my eyes saw was that large Bearcat hit the side of a Jeep that I had gotten earlier to ask if he could drive me over to warn the other the cars who had come back from a car caravan. So when I was running and that Jeep got hit, my legs almost got smashed because that vehicle couldn't go straight because of the Bearcat hitting it. So I had to jump up and get my knees to my chest and just kind of jump over it. But yeah, that was an interesting night. Well, not even so much about the door, but I remember that day out in PRP. But yeah, that was one interesting night. But back to the jail support and protests. Maybe one day we'll take a walk down Liberty, down Memory Road, and I'll go over all the details that happened that night. Just considering writing it in a book. I like to write. It's rewarding and therapeutic and fun all at the same time. Yeah? Seems like more people are coming in. Breonna Taylor. You always rest in peace. Hey there. Yeah, that song last night, I really loved that with the what was being shown. It was a powerful moment. It really was. You know, Scott, I got to be honest with you. I actually am writing a book on that. And it's like, you know, because I actually started journaling since day 2 of all of this. Just journaling every single night that I possibly could. Some nights I missed, but I'd say out of 166 days, I missed 5 days of journaling. But, you know, I caught it up the next night. But, you know, I was heavily thinking about putting that into a book format and, you know, getting it to an editor that can actually write well. But that is something I wanted to do and probably will do. And I look forward to doing that because I think it's very, very interesting. You know, and and here's the reason why. You have your obvious reasons of, a book about everything that is and slash has happened. But there's something else, isn't there? There's the aspect of, here I am live streaming, and also the other live streamers as well. You're seeing what I'm seeing. You're seeing what's been going on and whatnot. And, there's been ongoing since day one, people wondering, who's holding the camera? Who is this person? How tall is this person? What is this person's background? What did they do before COVID? And what did they do before quarantine? What did they do before this movement? And there's a lot of questions, It's something I've, been interested to writing. And although, those who have been watching, a lot, we've gotten to know each other. This is another thing I appreciate about this entire process. It's a very bonding experience, I would say. I don't know. Sam Echo, if you'd like, I can send you a link to the video, and you probably would want to watch the last 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. But it's maybe a 4-hour Facebook Live. But yeah, if you message me on Facebook, I'll send you a link to it. How are you today, Shelby?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. Feeling good.
It's a nice day today.
Feels great out here. It really does. The weather couldn't be more accepting. It's crazy. I'm just glad it didn't rain. I thought it was going to rain for a portion, but glad it didn't.
I had a bouncy house in my front yard.
Nice.
My son's birthday, so.
Max. It's a good name.
I know, what's funny is
What's
that
up?
early in the protest, somebody asked me what my son's name is, and I said Maxwell. They said, you named your son after Maxwell? I said, he's almost 5. No, I didn't name him after Maxwell. I was like, but hey, if it works, I mean, if it fits another strong, powerful man, like, go for it.
Oh, I appreciate it. I don't know. I don't know. I try things, I don't know. Well, here's to Maxwell. Boom.
Be careful tonight if they
Oh, I know, right? You as well. Always good to see you again, Shelby. Maxwell.